All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I'm your humble host, Victor Gwynn, aka G Money, aka I'm your brother's keeper. Woo, it's a great day to be alive. It's a great day to be here on Sunday with you guys. Welcome to the show. If you're a first-time listener, first-time caller, you know the number. Or write it down right now, 512-539-0686. Like us on Facebook at Speak On It Sports and Twitter at NYG Men for Life. And check out our YouTube channel right there below. Wow, interesting stuff going on. But I want you to check out something that's more interesting is my attire right now. So we all know November 11th was Veterans Day. And if you know a veteran out there, I'm a veteran myself. So first of all, on behalf of all veterans out there, I want to say thank you. As one veteran to another veteran, thank you so much for your service and for your continued service for those veterans that are serving currently right now. All those veterans those forgotten veterans, if you're out there, I want you to know you're not forgotten. If you need assistance, just go online and go to the va.gov and see how much assistance you can get. With that being said, everyone out there, if you have someone who's a veteran or you know a veteran, do me a favor, just say thank you today. And the thing about it is this: a lot of veterans, we don't want to have people tell us, "Oh, congratulations, thank you for your service." We don't want that because we do it because we want to serve our country. However, it's nice to be, to be thanked in that way, especially because a lot of veterans internalize a lot of things, the deployments, the hours that we keep, the time away from family, the mental adjustments, the mental struggle, the physical struggles that we all have. So if you have a veteran out there, and that you care about, tell them you love them and keep them in your spirits. So with that being said, we're going to get into the games today. We got a bevy of games on the docket today. As you can see right here, you have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks playing in Germany in a stadium. Guess what, guys? They said that over 3 million tickets were asked for, but they can only provide 2 million. You telling me there's 2 million people in that stadium? I don't know if they can hold. Is that real? 2 million people got tickets to this game? It's just mind-boggling to me. Looking at this game right now, Tom Brady and the Bucs came out like they usually do sometimes in these big pressure games. Brady come out firing, Brady made a mistake there. Brady threw a pick. Well, not Brady didn't throw a pick. Brady fell when Fournette tried to throw a pass to him. So, that's a face mask. But it got intercepted. Brady tripped and caused a lot of issues. So, and they're gonna. Brady could have done better with that. I'm just saying, Brady, you're not playing that much up to par. I mean, but those guys are playing for him right now, though. But check it out, guys. So anyway, if you're out there, you want to talk about your team, call in 512-539-0686. So let's talk about this game that's going on right now. I like what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are doing early. I like the fact that they were running the ball. Leonard Fournette started to look like playoff Lenny a little bit, breaking some tackles. I like what he was doing. Tom Brady getting the ball up quick. Offensive line for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were actually doing a lot better in the beginning of the first half, and they still are right now. not only in the pass blocking, but in the run blocking. Because Leonard Fournette is such a patient runner. I mean, look at the patience. That's not Leonard Fournette, but look at the patience of these runs. Ooh, that's gonna be. He threw him out the club. No, he didn't throw him out the club. Oh my goodness, y'all. That's gonna be on Sports Center, and that's gonna be on Angry Runs by Kyle Brandt. So Angry Run, here comes Quandre Diggs. Get out the club, son. Out of here. Oh, dang. So yeah, I mean, this game to me, Tampa and Seahawks, both teams leading their divisions. Unfortunately, with the Bucks, they got a losing record. Seattle has a winning record. It's weird because the Bucks just came off a game where they should have. I mean, they should have won that game. They shouldn't have won that game that they won last week, and it just played abysmal. But they're playing well today, so it's one of those deals where the Bucks are. I mean, I don't know if it's guys getting healthy or guys starting to get in football shape right now, but it looks a lot better today. Seattle Seahawks right now, they got to get the running game going. I watched Kenneth Walker Kenneth Walker III, and it doesn't seem like those holes are opening up as we saw with him playing against other teams. But I do like the Geno Smith is getting the ball out quicker right now. Get these guys the ball. Get your playmakers the ball. Geno could have ran for one of the first downs in the first half. I didn't understand why he didn't do that. I think he's a little bit mindful. It's sort of like the Jordan effect, right? But it's with Tom Brady. You're going up against Michael Jordan, and you're like you're a two guard. You're right in Jordan's position, and you're trying to go tit for tat with Jordan. It's just like, you don't want to make a mistake because you don't want to fall behind or put your team behind. And it's not like that. You just got to play your game, and the team builds everything up. I think that's what Geno was dealing with early, but he kind of fixed it. Team is looking a little bit better now. Fourth quarter just started, so we'll see what's going on with that. Moving on to Minnesota and Buffalo. This is an interesting game because from all intents and purposes, Josh Allen will be playing despite his elbow injury. Excuse me, elbow. I won't say injury, but he's going through something. Sean McDermott is he's giving hourly updates on his quarterback's injury or injury, not thereof, injury, whatever. But today I see Josh Allen being limited. I don't see Diggs getting a whole bunch of deep balls today because I don't think his arm, unless they gave him a shot to where he doesn't feel it for like the rest of the game, and he just goes out there. It's basically short-term gain versus long-term loss, because if they actually hurt this guy, it could mess up their future. But it's going to be an interesting game. Minnesota, Kirk Cousins. It's all about the chain gang right now with the Minnesota Vikings. They're 7-1, and they're going to be up in Buffalo playing the Buffalo Bills, who are supposed to be the Super Bowl favorites this year. So I'm thinking, like, is this the game where Buffalo slips up? And I mean, just imagine that Minnesota right now, if you're a Minnesota Vikings fan, your team could possibly be 8-1. I mean, 7-2 is still good, but 8-1 is a possibility. And Kirk Cousins is your quarterback. All right, Kirk Cousins. And I'm glad this game is it's a noon game. It's a noon game here in the Central Standard Time. 1 o'clock game, I believe, Eastern. But it's not a highlighted game for Kirk Cousins because he just does not play well when the spotlight's on him. Don't even put a flashlight. Don't even put I'd say a night light, but I'm gonna say the microwave light. Don't put a microwave light on Kirk Cousins because he will fold like a bag of empty groceries with a can of corn on it. I mean, just think about that. But anyway, I have Minnesota winning this game. Just letting you know. I'll get into the details after that. But let's flow into Detroit and Chicago. But before we do that, guys, call in 512-539-0686. Like us on Facebook, call in. I want to hear what you guys got to say. I don't know everything about football. I mean, I study of it. I just love the game. I want to hear what you got to say about the game of football. I want to know your perspective on Excuse me. I want to know your perspective on the game that you love or the team that you love. So, all right, Detroit, Chicago. This is a pick 'em game for me. Even though I like Chicago, uh, like I said, Detroit, I picked Detroit last week to beat Green Bay, and they did. And like I said, it's the grit, and Green Bay just doesn't have the wide receivers or the offensive line. I mean, and they were just a lot better. They were just so much better than the Green Bay Packers, and it showed out in the field. Um, Detroit's going to give it up against Chicago. Excuse me, up against Chicago. Chicago is coming off of. Did they win last week? I don't know if they no, they lost, but it was a. I don't know. I don't think such thing as a good loss, but for Chicago, it is. I mean, they know they're not going anywhere. They're building for the future. I mean, this kid ran for 178 yards. I mean, Justin Fields. I mean, 178 yards, and he passed for a couple touchdowns, I believe. So, I mean, the future's bright with this guy right here. This is a pick'em game. I like Chicago in this game, so let's go with that. So, KC and Jacksonville. Where are my Chiefs fans at? Oh, man, I love me some Patrick Mahomes. And believe this, let me give you a little tidbit of knowledge here, guys. Remember when the Giants had Ben McAdoo as their head coach at one point? Guess who he told? He told Jerry Reese, hey, we need to look at this kid from Texas Tech as our heir apparent to Eli Manning. Because Eli's getting kind of old. What's his name? Yeah, Patrick Mahomes. I think he has a lot of skill. Jerry Reese. No, we're sticking with Eli. We're not going to do that to Eli. Blah, 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 blah. We're not going to think about the future right now. Granted, they won another Super Bowl. However, I mean, just imagine, Giants fans, Patrick Mahomes. Just imagine. Do I need to go into this game? KC should win this game outright. The spread on this is about 9.5 points. But like I said, for some reason, Jacksonville and Detroit, these teams are feisty when they play these big teams because they don't want to be destroyed. I mean, they'll lose, but they don't want to be embarrassed, in my opinion. I think Jacksonville plays okay because of the run game. I mean, look, Travis Etienne could run the ball. That kid is quick. Trevor Lawrence has to get the ball out quick. Jones is going to rush and try to crush this kid. He's got to be smart with the ball. In the long run, I got KC winning this game, so I'll just skip to the end of that. Miami, Cleveland, another game where Miami's going to win this game. Miami's 6-3. They're at home. Cleveland is coming off another loss, I believe. And no, they came off another win. I'm sorry, they came off a win, and they're heavy on the run, and it just seems that I like their quarterback. However, I mean, is Jacoby Brissett really going to do something? Or is Jacoby Brissett is he a holding place for eventually getting Deshaun Watson back? Yes, he is. 250 million reasons why he is just a holding spot for Deshaun Watson. But can he play some ball? Yes, he's a smart guy. But you have two running backs on your team, Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb, and just run the ball, man. Don't get tricky. Don't try to find Mari Cooper and Peoples, because that's not your identity. You're a play action team. You run first to set up the play action, and then you run. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. So don't lose your identity. However, I think that's what they do. They lose their identity. They start trying to get into a scoring match because Miami can't stop the run, but Miami is going to score quick, and it's going to force them to continue to score. And that's when Jacoby Brissett's going to make a mistake. So I got Miami winning this game, but not by a lot. I'm going to skip my Houston New York Giants game. I'm going to send that to the last. Moving on to New Orleans and Pittsburgh. Where my Pittsburgh fans at? New Orleans and Pittsburgh. New Orleans is 3-6. Pittsburgh's 2-6. This game is boring. I'm gonna just be up right with you right here. New Orleans has 4 quarterbacks but no quarterback. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, if you're a New Orleans fan, do you understand what I'm saying? You have Jameis Winston, you have Ian Book, you have the Red Rifle, and you have the Switchblade knife kid. I mean, but you don't really have a starter. So it's just a melting pot, homogenization, amalgamation of one quarterback. Like a Play-Doh quarterback. Pittsburgh, offensive line, quarterback. I just don't see this team. This team, you're 2-6 right now. This might be the season where Mike Tomlin has his first losing season. No, it is. It will be. I can guarantee that it'll be the first season that Mike Tomlin has a losing season. They're 2-6 now. They're 8 games in. There's 9 games left. They will not run the table and be 11-6, 10-7, 9-8. No, not at all. I got New Orleans winning this game simply because they just got too much. They got too much talent at most position. And guess what? Alvin Kamara is in the game. So, all right, Denver and Tennessee. It's Russ cooking against Tennessee. Tennessee, Ryan Tannehill, I believe he's playing. Malik Willis is going to be out. However, in this game, Tennessee, just because you're getting back Ryan Tannehill, do not go away from what you do. What you do is you pound the king, you pound the king, you pound the king. You keep running the ball. All right? I mean, definitely run the ball, set up the play action, and work your way from there. If you got to throw out to the wide receivers on quick screens, your running backs in the flat. And do not allow Ryan Tannehill to lose this game for you just because you want to see how well he can throw the ball or how good of a quarterback he is. Because last year's game, he was not good. Should have never lost to the Bengals like that. Never lost to the Bengals. All right, Denver, Russ. This is just a hodgepodge of players. Russell Wilson. I just see Russell Wilson trying to do too much in this game. And I got Tennessee winning this game. Simply because they got Derrick Henry, man. Look at Derrick Henry. I mean, he's going to throw somebody out the club up there in Nashville. All right, moving on to Indy, Las Vegas. I mean, if you're watching this game, you got a 3-5-1 team and a 2-6 team. All right, Las Vegas. Let me tell you right now, if Josh McDaniels Terrence said Russ is cooking today. Terrence, I don't know. I don't know if he's cooking in the microwave or the oven, or he went for let us do the cooking, or somebody else do the cooking for him. But we'll see what Russ is doing today. But looking at Indianapolis and Las Vegas, if you're a Las Vegas Raiders fan right now, and Josh McDaniels is your head coach, I'm telling you right now, if you lose this game today, look for there to be some change. Some change is going to happen. I don't know what might happen. I don't think they fire him. I mean, I don't know. It's just really bad right now. You got Devontae Adams, you're paying all this money. Derek Carr. Josh Jacobs has a contract coming up, which he's balling. But your quarterback is just playing abysmal. You can't find anybody. Your offensive line is atrocious. It's just something's got to give here, and it might be somebody's job. So, but Indianapolis, this is the I don't know. How do you guys feel about out there? And Jeff Saturday. Oh my goodness, I can't believe. And I want you, if you haven't heard, I want you guys to go look at it's not Joe Thomas. Joe Thomas's interview on I believe it was Good Morning Football. He just obliterated, all right, Jeff Saturday. Just obliterated him. Not the person, Jeff Saturday, he knows he's a good person, but the fact that he has no head coach football knowledge. I mean, I'll bring it up in here for you and I'll post it up, but it's a good, I mean, he made some good points, even though, I mean, it might have seemed harsh, but it was good. But he also brought up the fact that you have people in the league that do this. And they said, look, coaches do this. And he brought up one of his coaches who rarely saw his kid. I mean, I don't want to ruin it for you, but it's a great observation of what or inside look of what a coach goes through that coaches in the NFL. I mean, it is awesome. I'm gonna find it for you. I'm gonna post it up there. But let's go with Terrence says. Terrence says they're good, not gonna fire their staff. They're gonna let him rebuild. Carr is gone next year. Oh, yeah, you know what though? You're right, because guess what? Guess who's coming out of there? And Terrence, you got a good point. It's gonna cost them too much money. They can actually let go of Derek Carr right now, and it's not gonna cost them any money. It's not gonna cost them any money. You're right. Totally agree with that, Terrence. And if they're 2-6, their record is the same way. Look at a guy like CJ Stroud, for the Raiders. CJ Stroud or Bryce Young. I don't know. I'd probably pick a CJ Stroud over a Bryce Young to go to Las Vegas. So Bryce Young may be a little bit more headstrong, but that is what it is. So, all right, moving on to the next game here. Dallas and Green Bay. Okay, the NFC Beast East this year in me always wants Dallas to lose. However, this is a no-brainer here. And right now it's because you can see that Aaron Rodgers is done. The Green Bay Packers are done. Aaron Jones is a little injured. His tight end is injured. His offensive line is injured. Green Bay Packers right now are just not good. They're not good. I mean, as I watch them and I'm looking, I just see a shell of a two-time back-to-back MVP and Aaron Rodgers struggling on a team that if he would have took less money, you would have had you pay your guy. You've been getting paid all this. I don't understand it. I know everybody, they say, why you get the home discount? Because these teams, all right, you've been making tons of money, Aaron Rodgers, tons of it. I mean, it's Devontae Adams' turn. Let him make that money. And he just couldn't do it. I don't understand what the issue was with him with that, but it is what it is. And he's reaping what he's sowing now because they are horrible. And I think it's going to be a blowout game, in my opinion. Look for Dallas Cowboys to rely heavy on the run. Tony Pollard's going to be the starter in this game. Zeke is still injured. He's out. They're going to they're going to rack up a lot of yards on the Green Bay Packers today, and they're going to shut these wide receivers down today. Aaron Rodgers, if he wins this game, Aaron Rodgers, he's the reason. Okay, you the GOAT if you win this game. Well, not the GOAT, but you damn good if you win this game. But I have Dallas winning this game despite them being in the beast of the East. All right, 512-539-0686. Holla at your boy. Call me, tell me about your team. Let me know what's going on. Moving on to Arizona and the LA Rams. This game right here has two starting quarterbacks that won't be playing in the game today. Okay, Matthew Stafford, from my understanding, is out, and so is Kyler Murray. So you pick who you want to play in this. I mean, what is this game going to be like today when you have hold on. I got to look at the injury report. Let me make sure that's correct. Hold on. Arizona and injury report. All right, here's the final injury report for today. Let me look it up because I don't want to spit out no crazy jargon here. Okay. The Arizona Cardinals also playing. Why do you got to do that? I don't want to see none of that stuff. Oh, they went crazy on me here. Okay, so out for the Cardinals will be offensive lineman Max Garcia. Out, placed on IR, offensive lineman Rodney Hudson. Ooh, questionable safety Budda Baker. Questionable wide receiver Greg Dortch. I mean, Budda Baker's enough. Questionable offensive lineman Cody Ford. Questionable linebacker Dennis Garrett. Yeah, there's a lot of questionables. Kyler Murray's questionable with a hamstring. Yeah, that's not good. All right, and let's see about the Rams. The Rams. All right. Malcolm Brown is out, hamstring. Linebacker Travin Howard is out, hamstring. No, I'm sorry. He got a hip. Offensive lineman. Matthew Stafford was questionable. They put him in concussion protocol. Excuse me. I don't understand why he was. Sorry. I don't understand why he was in concussion protocol. But if those two don't play today, it's just going to be one of those games where you're just going to say, hey, I'm happy I'm watching football. But I have the Rams. I picked the Rams in this game. Kyler Murray is just too all over the place for me if you watched. And you have people in the league that just says Kyler Murray is just thinking this is the NFL is high school and college. You just run around. So I believe that stuff when I see it on TV and when you got folks that actually play in the NFL and they say that. All right, moving on to the Chargers and the 49ers. LA Chargers are 5-3. San Francisco 49ers are 4-4. I got the 49ers in this game, and they played awesome last week. Didn't have Deebo Samuel. I believe Deebo Samuel's in this game this week, but you got CMC just got off the bus and just went out there and had a hell of a game. I mean, I think he's the first player in San Francisco history to throw for a pass, run for a pass, and catch a touchdown pass in one game. Outstanding. The Chargers just got too many injuries. The wide receivers to me are they're not healthy. Mike Williams is not healthy. What's the other starter's name? I forgot his name, but I believe he's not that healthy either. He had a hamstring. I got San Francisco in this game. They're home. And Herbert has not been looking like himself, mainly because his offensive line and his wide receivers aren't there. However, Austin Eckler, this guy is great. All right, hold on. We got our first caller. T Sizzle, what's up, bro? Welcome to the show.
What's going on, my brother? Happy late Veterans Day to you.
Hey, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. So what's on your mind today, big bro?
And them Rams are cooked.
You think the Rams are going to lose today, huh?
They may win because they're playing Kyler Murray.
That's exactly what I was saying.
But they're going to have some major changes at the end of this year.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. They have you got a guy. I don't know if it's Matthew Stafford that might have to go or they have to draft his heir apparent or look for somebody else. I don't know.
They can't draft their appearance.
Oh, they don't have no draft capital. That's right.
They got no draft capital.
Hey, would you think the Giants will trade Daniel Jones?
How many more years is the LA Rams owner going to allow this debacle to keep going with no draft capital?
Well, you won a Super Bowl doing it once, and Cod Sean, that's his name. Look at him, man. He's a billionaire, man. You've done it once, and you kind of trust in your guy.
Dennis Rodman got us out of trouble once as a nation, but
Oh no, Stan Kroenke, I believe. Sorry, yeah, that's his name, Stan Kroenke. Stan Kroenke is listen to this. He owns the Nuggets and Avalanche franchises. Does he own the Stan Kroenke Rams? Let me look up the Rams owner. Damn, I don't even know who the Rams owner is. Rams owner. Yeah, Stan Kroenke. Okay. Man, he owns the Rams.
He owns the Rams, the LA Sparks too, right?
He owns the LA Sparks, the Rams, the Arsenals, the Premier League. This dude is just balling out of control. All right. So that's the game that you wanna delve into today? I mean, I look at this game, and like I said, if both of those quarterbacks don't play, I'm looking at the backups, and I don't even know who those backups are.
Yeah, that was concussion. Came after the game. After the game was over, they put him in concussion protocol. What goes against everything that's ever been going on in the NFL because they're supposed to take him out of the game, but they wait until the game is over.
Yeah, that didn't make no sense to me either. That's the same thing I was thinking. I said, "What are we doing, man?" I said, "What are we doing? How does that happen?"
Yeah, it's a great question.
And you know what? That's kind of they're kind of circumventing the in my opinion, they're circumventing the injury list or something like that.
Yeah.
So hold on, you got Colt McCoy that'll be starting today if Kyler Murray can't go. So Colt McCoy first. Oh Lord have mercy, Colt McCoy, and let me see. I gotta look at their site. Who is the backup quarterback for the Rams?
It's a bet.
I'm looking at it right now. Let me see. John Wolford. That Bryce Perkins out of Virginia, 6'3", John Wolford. So John Wolford today versus Colt McCoy.
But Wolford's not too bad though.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but you got to think about that. That game is going to be all over the place. It's going to have to deal with defense. And if I had to pick a defense right now that needed a win, I'm picking LA defense over them. You like Colt McCoy? He ain't got no arm. Yeah, that goes back to Texas, man.
He ain't throwing the ball deep.
No.
Deep is about 25, 30 yards. I can do that.
That's messed up, man. That's messed up. Yeah. And Brady done threw another interception. Lord have mercy. Tom Brady just. I think Brady be looking at the spread and be like, they be killing me. We give Geno some more chances. Yeah, so that game is a little interesting. But to me, what's up with that? Why is this game on at 7:15 tonight, man? Why is this Washington Philly game on at 7:15? They should have flexed that game. Monday night. That's Monday night. They should have flexed that game. Sorry, that's a Monday.
Because Washington may beat Philly.
Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm sorry. You said that. Hey, you said that like give us a chance, man.
It's a division game.
It's true. Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah, and Heineke, I mean, if it was Carson Wentz playing, they probably would have flexed it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you stupid. You said Carson Wentz, they would have flexed it.
Yeah, 4 and 5 right now. I mean, we're still in the fire Ron Rivera, fire the Riverbook Ron, But
yeah.
They're not going to do it because Daniel Snyder is drawing too much attention right now to fire the coach.
And that's the thing. He is drawing a lot of attention. But this is the thing, is it the attention he's drawing, is it helping the team get away from the fact that they're not doing well, or is it putting a burden on the team? I mean, it kind of works in kind of both ways if you kind of think about it. I mean, they're thinking about they're thinking about their owner being crazy, and I know they got to deal with it.
You and I both know the military.
Yeah.
If they want you, they're gonna get you.
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen. You don't have to worry about that. It's gonna happen.
to come over to the NFL too.
Yeah. No, they didn't. And you know what? I think he's just trying to put that out there to slow down a lot of the criticism. He does not want to sell his team. And you got Jeff Bezos already talking about he want to buy this team. Mm-mm.
I don't believe he's selling the whole team.
Oh, you don't think he's selling a percent? But this is the thing. I don't think he's got to be all the way out. The NFL, he can't be halfway in my opinion. He can't have any say, in my opinion, because that still has a piece of him there. And all that stuff is still going to be there. You have to wipe the slate clean. Somebody's got to overpay for that team. And he wants like $6 billion for him. $7 billion? Come on, man.
He wants 1.5. He wants 1.5 billion more. He wants a little over 1.2 billion more than they value the team at.
Come on, man.
But he has two offers, Bezos and then what is the guy's name?
But let me tell you this, man. So, you know how much Daniel Snyder paid for the Redskins? I'm not a young guy. We ain't gonna do the math. $750 million. So think about that. $750 million, right? And he talking about $7 billion. He's making over $6-something billion off of that. I can understand you selling a team for maybe 3 or 4. This dude said 7. Come on, man.
I mean, look at Jerry Buss. He bought the Lakers for $2 million.
This is true. I mean, you got to flip it, right? You got to flip it. I understand.
Yeah.
So, okay. So let's check this out. All right. So that game, we all know. I mean, that's an up and down game. Philly should win this game.
Byron Allen's trying to buy it.
Yeah, Byron Allen. Byron Allen's a media mogul, man.
Yeah, he wants to buy. He's all in by himself.
Man, Jerry Buss purchased the Lakers for $67 million.
And almost went bankrupt his first year.
So the Lakers is worth $5.9 billion. I'm just yo, that's some ROI for you right there. I'm telling you right now, that's some ROI right there. Oh, Gino, don't do it. Touchdown?
Oh, you got a guy named Josh Harris who just turned the mix too.
They don't score the touchdown.
The Devils and the managing partner in the 76ers.
Really?
Yep. So there's about 5 people now who've thrown their name in the hat.
Okay. I think Jay-Z said he wanted to do something, but I don't think he could be.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
Yeah, I don't. Hold up, Terrence. Hold up. He said, I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't want nothing to do with that. Yo, you gonna have Rihanna and Beyonce at the games. Yeah, he's not gonna sell the Bezos because Bezos owns the Washington Post. And the Washington Post is always ripping him, man. The Washington Post is ripping him all the time. So, yeah, exactly, right. So, what was I gonna say? Man, all right. So Seattle just scored 21-16 now. Fourth quarter, 3:58 left. Brady, they need to win this game. No, I didn't see it. Nope. They already kicked the field goal. They already kicked the extra point.
Okay.
Oh, he caught it. I'm looking. Oh, he caught it. Yeah, he caught it. He caught it. But all right. So another game today. That's intriguing to you. Josh Allen today. Is Josh Allen going to be Is he going to ball out today? Is he going to be one of those guys? I mean, is he going to? Is he? I don't think he's in. I don't think he's 100%. Nobody's 100% in the NFL. Got it right. I don't even think he's about 70%. I mean, that's hard. That elbow, all that torque comes back. That's like that. They said it was something similar to like Tommy John surgery that pitchers like injured themselves with. And I don't see him throwing no rockets down the field today. I think they have him in simply because he can run the ball.
But you know what?
Yeah.
Who's the backup from Buffalo? Is it Keenum or is it Barkley?
Case Keenum.
I bet Case starting to sit out.
That's the same thing I said. I mean, I'd let Case Keenum start and just let him rest, man. This is a marathon. I mean, this is a marathon, man. They think this is a sprint. It's a marathon. I mean, you got 17 games. What if he gets injured more right now? Now you got it instead of having old boy, Case Keenum in for one game, you got him in for 11 now. You know?
Yeah, I'm okay with him starting.
Yeah, exactly. So, but who you got winning this game? Minnesota, and this is Minnesota 7-1. T. That's crazy. And I like to see Kirk Cousins with all them chains on, though. That is kind of funny.
I love Kirk.
I wish that would happen for him. And you know how hard, I think it was a little heartbroken, man, that he left DC. I'm not gonna lie, he liked it there, and he liked when he came back, and yeah.
He was very consistent in one thing.
Exactly. Well, they paid him, but what they didn't want to do is they didn't want to give him security. Instead, they kept paying him up front, which was stupid. I don't know. Now you got 3 quarterbacks that you're paying just as much as less, but you don't have a quarterback. I mean, I didn't understand that whole deal. I don't know what Ron Rivera is doing right now anyway.
Ron Rivera's trash. The Washington just cleaned their books up. So I mean, they stopped having money. They finally paid all these old players that were no longer on the book. Got them paid off for the most part.
You guys still paying Albert Hainsworth?
He's done. Dion.
Who?
Yeah, they were still paying Dion up to 2 years ago.
Are you sick, Deion Sanders?
Yep.
Wow.
They negotiated to give these guys, to break these guys' money down so, they can pay them overtime. But Hainsworth, they helped pay his medical bills, though.
Who's that?
Hainsworth, he was in the hospital, he was life support for a while.
Albert Haynes? Really?
Yeah, he was bad, yeah. And I will say that's one thing Daniel Snyder does do. He is human because old boy from Hawaii, Colt Brennan, he paid his medical bill too.
He played Colt Brennan? That kid from Hawaii. Yeah. I remember he was like a super athlete in college, man.
Yeah, when he got that car, that real bad car accident, Washington paid his medical bills.
Oh wow. Wow. I mean, so I guess he's not a total, I guess he's not a total douche. But all right, so
I'm not saying he's the best guy.
yeah, he's not the best guy. All right, so moving on from that game, I'm not going to talk about Detroit, Chicago. Just give me your quick pick on that. Detroit, Chicago. Who you got?
Detroit.
Oh, you got Detroit?
Must win.
Must win. All right. So last week I told you they was going to beat Green Bay, and they beat them, right? Told you.
Yep.
So
Detroit did not win. Somebody else, they already fired the keeper in the backfield. Somebody else may get fired when Detroit loses.
man, they might fire that rah-rah coach, man. I'm telling you, man. They don't be playing. But this is the thing. Josh McDaniels should be getting fired already too if they fire this dude. I mean, he changed the culture there. Josh McDaniels, I don't see no culture change. I don't see much of nothing with this dude. He doesn't like, huh? He's forced.
He was forced to keep everybody. He had no choice.
Oh, okay.
Gruden really screwed the pooch when he left, and firing Mike Mayock didn't help him at all.
Oh my God, they still paying Mike Mayock. They still paying Gruden. They still paying the I don't know who the old coach was. I think Mike Bisaccia. Didn't he pass away? Bisaccia, I think it was. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. And then they got the Giants defense. They got the Giants defensive coordinator. But okay. Anyway, I got Chicago. I think Chicago should win that game. All right, Jacksonville, KC. All right, we already know who should win this game, right? KC should win this game. Kansas City. You there? Yeah. Yeah. Kansas City should win this game. Am I right? But this is the thing, and I said this earlier. I said Kansas City should win this game. However, they always play down to their competition. You know, sometimes like they have to get up for these games. It's weird. Mecole Hardman, I think he's out for this game. So Juju Smith-Schuster, and look for Kadarius Toney to have an uptick in his play today. Being that Mecole Hardman's out, he might take that role that Hardman had, little jet sweeps, little screen passes, little tunnel screens. Huh? It did, because that dude was malingering, man. And I'm gonna tell you what, I don't care what nobody say. He malingered in the New York Giants organization, and that's why they got rid of him. But today, I think his play is gonna be key today, because Mecole Hardman, that guy is playing better than Juju Smith-Schuster. He's faster. He knows the offense. We'll see what Kadarius Toney comes up with today, or if his hamstrings is that bad. But I got KC winning this game. I think it's going to be closer than people think, though. This game is interesting to me right here, Terrence. Cleveland and Miami. On paper, Miami should destroy them, but Miami's run defense is just abysmal. And you got a team in Cleveland, when they know who they are, when they realize that they're a great running team, and they utilize Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb, they dominate. But they lose sight of that sometimes, and they let Jacoby Brissett try to beat Tom Brady, and it's crazy. Thoughts? Yes, Jacoby Brissett. I don't know who to back. Just keep playing. You know what I'm saying? Keep playing. Keep running the ball. Do what you do. You know? Yeah. Bro, I don't know how they do this. I don't know how they do this in the NFL. I don't know how the NFL and these bookkeepers do this, man. The point spread was 6.5. Look where they at right now, right? Seattle got one timeout, right? They kick a field goal, right? And it still be good. The spread will be good. They're gonna down the ball, and they're gonna win by 4 instead of 6. Come on, man. Something ain't right with these bets in the NFL. It's just crazy. Something ain't right. Nah, they ain't got time. They just gonna down it. Well, if I was Seattle, I'd just let the time. Seattle ain't got no timeouts. They're done. It's over.
Oh yeah. Yep.
That's crazy. So, all right. So Cleveland, Miami, who you got in that game? I got Miami in this game. Like I said, it's not going to be a game where, Miami's going to dominate, because I think Cleveland's going to run the ball. But like we both know, Jacoby Brissett is going to do some Jacoby Brissett stuff. and that's what's gonna happen. You got Terrence. You going against the grain today, man. You going against the grain today. Yeah. They did. All right, so go ahead.
You do one thing. You take something you kill out the game, which Miami doesn't use right anyway.
Yeah.
But Cleveland has good corners. Has good safety.
They do, man. They do. They do, but they don't. You're right. They don't utilize them. They don't. They don't like. They got Greedy Williams. I mean, I don't understand that. They got a lot. They got some good people.
How many? If all of how many can do what they say?
Huh? Yep, makes sense. Definitely. All right. This game right here. I'm just gonna ask you who. New Orleans and Pittsburgh. Who you got? Huh? Can it be a tie? Can they do rock, paper, scissors so we can get it over with? All right. Who's that? But that, hey, you know what? A lot of people gonna say, why are you saying you think he's done? He always been, he's never lost. He had a losing season. Okay, I got it. Never losing season, but guess what? Every time I see Mike Tomlin, I don't see. He's a great motivator, in my opinion. I don't know how he coaches. I don't see it on the field. I know when he calls a timely timeout or throws a timely, challenge flag. I know that's what the head coach does, but the head coach also knows how to handle their players. AB going crazy, but granted, he dealt with that for a while. Drafting talent. I mean, his outgoing GM, and this is one thing I don't understand. Why is the GM? I would never let this happen. I would never let a GM draft, then retire. You remember that? The GM drafted and he retired. Hell no. How you ain't gonna draft and then retire? I want a GM that's gonna draft and be here with me to take this heat, because these heat rounds, you drafted Kenny Pickett. I mean, you got rid of your boy, the wide receiver. He's now with the Bears. And it's who are you throwing the ball to? I mean, you never addressed the offensive line. When Pouncey went out, what's that? What's that?
You got rid of your running back.
Oh yeah, you got rid of Le'Veon Bell because Le'Veon Bell and James Conner. And James Conner is thriving. And this is the thing. Don't get me wrong. Najee Harris was great in Alabama. He's not that great in the NFL. I'm telling you right now. He's indecisive when he runs through the holes. Huh? Yeah, he went to Arizona. And he runs well. He's great over. He's good over there. He's really good over there. But when I look at Najee Harris, he's a physical talent, physical specimen. But when I look at his running back, great running backs, they have the vision. You know what I'm saying? That's the Emmitt Smiths, that's the Walter Paytons, that's the Gale Sayers, that's the Barry Sanders, Jim Browns. They know Marshall, Falks. They know how to hit the hole. I look at Najee Harris. I don't see he has that vision. And that's the thing. I think he's more like a third down back. But they're using him as an every down back. I mean, he's a young kid. You'll get away with that now, but in the future, I don't think that's gonna fly. So, but I have New Orleans winning this game because I just think they got the switchblade, the Swiss Army knife dude. Keep Jameis on the bench and just let the red rifle. Don't let him throw too far down the field. Don't let him rush. Got to protect him a little bit. If you got a pass play, max protect. Because if he's on the run, he's gonna throw an interception. So I got New Orleans winning that game. All right, you said Russ is gonna cook. Talk to me about Russ cooking today. Denver at Tennessee. Russ gonna cook the chitlins, and everybody gonna be, he ain't gonna clean them right, and they're gonna be what? They're gonna be smell up the whole house. You stupid, man. They're gonna stank it up. They're gonna stank it up. Okay, talk to me about how is he gonna cook this team? Because I have Tennessee running the ball down their throats. And if you keep Ryan Tannehill on a leash, because it's not about you, I would tell him, Terrence, I would say, Ryan, it's not about you. Hand the ball off, couple of play actions, throw it out to a running back, occasionally hit a wide receiver here and there, but do not try to go. The guy cannot throw. Huh? But that's the thing. In this game, I would too. You know why? Because he'll tire the hell out of that defense. Because then you got to worry about two things. You got to worry about the quarterback running and the running back. And you got to worry about the quarterback throwing the ball too, because the kid has a rifle arm. Granted, his knowledge of the game is not as advanced as Ryan Tannehill's, but Tannehill's physical traits are diminishing. So they're kind of meeting in the middle in passing. Tannehill's going down and Willis is coming up. So it's sort of like they're two boats passing in the night, going in opposite directions. One's leaving the limelight, one's going up. I agree. I like Willis to stay in this game at home, and just run the brakes off of Derrick Henry in this game. But you got Denver, so that's fine. Russ is gonna be cooking. I wonder if Russ can stay upright in this game, though.
Nope.
All right, moving on to I think we already talked about that game. That game already happened. We were talking about that game. Okay, what we didn't talk about was my New York Giants and the Houston Texans. Speak on it.
If New York don't beat
Wait. Go ahead. Wait. Hold on. I got to turn up my volume. Hold on, because I want to hear what you... Hold on. Go ahead and start that over.
If New York don't beat them 1-6-1, Houston Texans ranked 16th in the AFC.
16.
By 21 points.
Yeah.
Somebody need to lose their job next.
And this is the thing. Kenny Golladay is back. He's playing today, right? Kenny Galladay's back. I don't know what that means. I think it's a jag. It's just another guy on the field. That's all it is, right? In my opinion, until I see more from Kenny Golladay, he's just another guy on the field. I got to see the New York Giants run the ball, but I also need to see the Giants run defense. Did you see Damon Pierce? That kid can run the ball.
Yeah.
Whoo, the Houston Texans can run the ball. I mean, Davis Mills or whatever his name is, he's from Stanford, the quarterback. That he's steady. He's steady. He ain't gonna screw the game up for you with some stupid play. He's a steady character. All right. But, I'm more worried about that run game.
Brandon Cooks is back there too.
I was hoping he's still angry and stayed home. But that's another thing.
He's gonna play is a different story, but
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna play either because he didn't practice. But also the Giants are without their free safety, Xavier McKinney. You know why, right? Well,
that's the one that hurt his finger on
an ATV accident.
Yeah.
So, and this the crazy thing, right? The crazy thing is He has it in his contract about ATVs.
Who's playing today?
What's that? He's not playing today. So look, they said no. So he's not playing today. Love is going to be calling the Giants' plays today. He's going to be the play caller for the defense. Julian Love. So listen to this. So New York Giants safety Xavier McKinney hurt himself and the Giants, they have in quotes, this past weekend by injuring his hand in an ATV accident, and fans are angry. They have the right to be. The potential of All-Pro will miss the next month, and no matter what, no matter anyone tells you, it's going to hurt the Giants defense. Now listen to this. Oh yeah, he's inactive.
He's not inactive for today's game.
Well, that's stupid. But check this out.
Daniel Bolger, Austin, some of your linebackers, Jeffrey Hamilton, Aaron Neal.
He's probably on injured reserve.
And David Fields. Hey, so what's up with your boy ending contract off with Saquon?
So, okay, they want to get Saquon locked up. They don't want him to go to free agency. I got it. I get it. I definitely like Saquon. I like Saquon. I mean, Saquon is good. He's a Giant. Get Saquon. Got to be for the right price, though. So, hold on. I want you to listen to this. So, McKinney's contract contains a standard clause that his guaranteed salary becomes void if he's unavailable due to being a rider or passenger in an ATV. Not sure if this really matters because I can't imagine the Giants are going to cut McKinney over this, but surely they can't be happy. So in reality, they can cut him or not pay him this year or dock his salary or say, hey, your contract says this. We can do this. What do you want to do? I don't think they'll do that, but it's just, something to note. As for Saquon Barkley, you don't think the Giants should sign Barkley? I think they should sign him.
Oh, they better sign him.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. The Giants don't sign Barkley.
Surgically repaired.
What's that?
He'd have 2 fingers surgically repaired.
Oh, my goodness. Xavier McKinney for real? I didn't go that deep.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Broken. Xavier McKinney, so it was said he needs to have two fingers on his left hand surgically repaired.
This dude. Come on, man.
From accident. It just kind of tilted over. Fell in my hand. That's basically what happened. McKinley said.
Come on now. So this is the thing with the Giants. Last time we was the same record. We had the same record. You know that, right? The boat trip. The infamous boat trip. You remember that? We had the same record, bro. 6-2. And after that boat trip, it's terrible. Now, hold on. The boat trip might have been, we might have been in the playoffs. Victor Cruz said the boat trip is going to haunt him for the rest of his life. It should. Happened. Let me see what happened. When?
The team hasn't decided what they're going to do with him yet.
McKinney?
Yeah, the team, the coach would not answer questions on whether he was going to discipline him or not. He was placed on non-football injury reserve list by Giants on Monday. Says he will at least miss 4 weeks.
So it was 2017. It was just under 3.5 years since a select few of players from the New York Giants snapped an infamous Miami boat trip pick. Taking a trip, I remember the wild card NFC playoff loss to the Packers. Instead of preparing for the biggest game of the season, it was careers Beckham, the remaining players, photo, So think about that. Think about that at the same time. Oh. And that's when it.
You want to know what else is almost? You want to know what else is almost to the game?
What's that?
When Burris shot himself.
Oh God! So, oh man, I gotta get off this. I gotta go. Oh my goodness, Terrence, really?
Yeah, that was in November.
Oh goodness gracious! And you're right, they don't have him on the injury list. Why they don't have him on the injury list? They got Sills. That's one of our main wide receivers. Austin Calitro, Evan Neal. They put him on injury reserve, right? Yep. I guess they said they don't have to keep a roster. They can get another roster spot in. But yeah, non-football injury. Yep.
They don't have to pay him.
Oh, that's dirty. That's dirty. All right, so you got the Houston Texans and the New York Giants, but you got the Giants winning this game. I got the Giants winning this game. You said you wanted to win big. This is the thing. I don't think the Giants are going to win big. I don't think they're going to win big. They at home too. We do not play well at home. For some reason, if we do play at home well, it's the first two quarters. And the third and fourth quarter, it's like Notre Dame. You see that game yesterday? No, they won yesterday, right? They was up big.
Yeah, they barely beat Dayton, but and I thought about going, but I was in Philly.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Hey, that's right. You in Philly. Oh, are you gonna go to that game tomorrow?
Nah, my partner's down
that's right. That's right. You were telling me your friend.
I thought about going back down tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna take my butt out of Philly tomorrow.
That is right.
My daughter's birthday, so
That's right. Okay, I remember. Happy birthday. How old is your daughter?
she's 14.
14. Well, tell her I said happy birthday and enjoy the day. And also your friend. I know they're coming back from my big thing being overseas, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
She got until 8:15 to celebrate her birthday.
So she got to 8:15. What was? Oh, could you go watch the game? You dirty. That's messed up. You gotta be like, happy birthday. Okay, happy birthday. Yay. And get out of here. Yeah. Open the presents. All right, enough smiling. Take some pictures. Let's go. All right. Everybody get out of here. Let's go. You like me, T. I'll be like, yeah. Let's go. Everybody get out of here. It's time to watch the game. So all right, definitely. All right, so give me your before I let you go, T, so you can chill out before the games go. You can do what you gotta do rest of the day. Give me your upset game today and your game that you the game that you're mostly intrigued to watch today. So first give me your upset game. Like upset game of the week.
Green Bay over Dallas.
Oh my God. And you know what though? Ooh, Monday would be so sweet if that happened. Okay, Green Bay over Dallas. Okay, couple of things about that game. What's the reason? What's your reasoning behind that? Is it weather? Is it just Dallas McCarthy too much? Because you know he's going home, right?
No, I don't believe he played. I like Pollard. I think Pollard's gonna have a good game. But I still don't believe in Dak in this hand.
He just says it had nobody rush him too hard and get on it, right? Yes.
Dak in this hand. I don't know. I believe Green Bay's gonna bring some pressures, and Green Bay has a decent secondary.
They do. They just
Most of their problems starts on Aaron Rodgers and that lackluster throwing that he does.
And yeah, this is a lot of things because guess what? That offensive lineman was open. He just floated the ball last week and it kind of went out and it got intercepted. That's his fault on that one. All right, so that's your upset. All right, what is your lock? What is your lock game today. Lock. Like, hey, ain't no way they lose it.
With the Browns over the Dolphins.
Oh man, you living dangerous today. Okay, that you call that a lock? All right. Hey, Terrence, everybody. Terrence got the Cleveland Browns as a lock over the 3-5 Cleveland Browns as a lock over the 6-3 Miami Dolphins. I just want to put that out there, Terrence. I just want to put that out there for you.
And the reason I say it's a lock because Jacoby, when does Watson come back? Week what?
When who?
Watson.
Oh, Watson comes back when they play Houston, which is, let me see. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Ooh. He's already back in the he could start practicing, I believe, in the facility.
Yeah.
But he can't be on the sideline for games.
No. Week 13 then.
So they play
Week 13, December 4th.
Yeah, December 4th. Yep, December 4th with the Browns. So yeah, ooh.
This is Jacoby's audition right now.
For a lot of other teams, right?
For a backup and a start. We already know.
That's messed up. What about him going to Atlanta as a backup? Or okay. What about shit? He probably go to Detroit and start. What about I wouldn't, Now look at Indianapolis. Look at all the stuff going on in Indy. They had Jacoby Brissett. I think he changed the culture in the Raiders. I'm just saying, I think he'll be a better Raider than Derek Carr is, in my opinion.
Who is that? Mark Mariota?
No. Jacoby Brissett.
Mariota should never left LA. Mariota should have got to start the job.
Well, that's the thing. He wanted Carr, and that's what he got. I like Mariota in Vegas as well. I don't like him in Atlanta. I like him in Las Vegas.
The system's too complicated in Atlanta and it requires an approach. Now that you've gone out and you paid Devontae Adams all this money, Mariota doesn't fit.
Exactly. And they were paying him like a starter, but he was a backup. Him being in NFL that long, he you can't just pay him. You got to pay him like the veteran minimum if you want to pay him like that. And that's pretty good chunk for him.
Now, LA's going to have to go out and draft a quarterback, and I don't believe it's going to be old boy from Alabama.
I'm looking at a CJ Stroud type guy because CJ Stroud he's a good runner, but I don't know if Josh McDaniels is the quarterback, is still the head coach, which he probably will be. I don't see no, and this is just me. I just don't see African American quarterback there. I don't see it there. I know Jacoby Brissett was in New England, but that was Bill Belichick's draft. So
I'm gonna give you the prize on that one.
What's that?
Stroud either.
Who? Will Levis?
I don't see CJ Stroud going. I don't see Bryce Young going. Oakland. I don't see Will Levis going out of Kentucky.
Are you talking about the kid from Tennessee?
I don't see him going either. I see Tanner going. Tanner McKee from Stanford.
Tanner McKee from Stanford. Let me look at this right here. Tanner McKee from Stanford. I never heard of that kid. I got to look up on him. I never heard of him. And you got me looking him up because I'm looking up the quarterbacks, CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, Will Levis. They have ranked 1, 2, 3. And they got KJ Jefferson, the quarterback out of Arkansas. And this is just what the WalterFootball.com has. I'm just going off there. They got Jaron Hall, QB from BYU. And last time we talked, Terrence, you mentioned Deshaun Sanders, right?
Yeah, he got
He did. Oh man, I didn't know that.
They haven't said what his injury was, but he got carted off. Hey, whatever happened to Spencer Rattler?
Spencer Rattler, he's on where did he go to? I think he went to a different team. Spencer Rattler, I think because he left Oklahoma. Spencer Rattler, he went to South, he's a Gamecock. Remember that? He went to South Carolina.
He must not be starting.
No. Nope, he's not starting.
Oh, man, they got like 8 quarterbacks.
Deion Sanders, Sarah, heartwarming moment with son. Okay. I guess he got carted off the field. Shedeur embraced each other on the sideline shortly after. I was so proud of you, young man. Okay, Deion be killing me, man. Deion be in a wheelchair. Deion be looking crazy, man. He be riding around in a gold golf cart. He be all flash, man. That dude's crazy.
Yep.
That dude crazy, man. You see that video with all them arriving at the airport, man, looking like presidential?
Yep. Believe that for it.
I know, right? That was crazy. All right, man. So, hey, so we talked about the game that you said that that was going to be the upset of the week, and the game that was going to be a lock. And what game you just want to see today? What game are you going to sit down and watch? It could be Monday night's game. It could be any game. What game are you going to sit down and watch in its entirety today, or Monday night? So Monday night game.
I want to see Buffalo.
You want to see Buffalo and Minnesota. Okay. And you want to see how Kirk, I know you want to see how Kirk does. Despite him still not being on your team, you still follow Kirk Cousins. You like Kirk Cousins. You already said that.
I like Kirk.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins. And this is the thing. I like to see Kirk. And he right now he's in a different environment. His team is cheering him on. They winning. And if you look at the trade, I mean, who did better? I think they're all kind of evened out. Stephon Diggs and you got Justin Jefferson. I mean, right? Both teams worked out that deal for each other. I think it worked out for both of them.
You got number 1 Bills versus number 2 Vikings.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I mean, I think it's a real watch. I mean, Tampa Bay is fourth. Tampa Bay right now leads the division. They got the 4th seed right now for playoff third today, which is just crazy.
I know. They're at 500 right now. They're 5-5.
So
Tampa's 5-5.
Here's the problem, though.
Yeah.
The NFC East.
It's gonna get 2 people in, or maybe 3. Yeah.
Yeah, 3.
But this is the thing. It's those, and that's the hard part about it because the conference winners, or not conference winners, but the division winners, they get automatic bids. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to put 3.
I mean, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
I think a lot of things is gonna go into the East and what happens, and I think that's where the interest is gonna draw from.
Yeah, definitely.
Washington pull off a win on Monday night. It shakes everything up.
Yeah, man. Hey, and you know who's watching that game on Monday night, right? The 72 Dolphins. Have that big show about 72 Dolphins and they're being undefeated and blah, 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 blah. So go ahead and look for that. Definitely. Hey, so with that being said, just want you to know, T, I got some new apparel I'm going to be coming out with. I know you see the new logo right there. You see the new intro we have coming in. Just got some new stuff coming out. So gonna be start putting out some merch on the Facebook webpage. I'm gonna try to get it out to everybody. Definitely. I'm definitely gonna start doing some more free drawings for some merch as well. You always been a good caller, man. You always are always on point. So I'm gonna hook you up regardless, man. You always true to your word.
Always the support, man. If the weekend support our own, we get it for anybody else to support us.
Definitely, man. Definitely. And anything you got going on, let me know, man. I'll definitely be there to support it. I want to give a shout out to Eric for his show. His show is Murph and E Dubs. All right, they go live on Podbean and also on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Podbean, Spotify, Apple Music. Tune in, Alexa, and Podchaser. All right. If you don't know about Murph and E-Dub show, they're live on Fridays, every Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern. So get to know Murph and E-Dubs. Pretty cool dudes. Like their show. Yeah, definitely check their show out. I'll send you the link to their show so you could check it out and hear them. I just didn't have time to listen to them this weekend. Man, I had to rest up for Friday. I had to run a 5K on Saturday. Hey, Terrence, man, let me tell you, man. And I know it's not football related, football family out there, but I ran a 5K Saturday. I just want to get up and do something different. I during the week, I told myself, I want to do something different. You know, I'm going to the gym, blah, 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 blah. I'm kind of bored doing that. So I said, let me go back to what I was doing. I used to run a lot, at least 10 miles, a day when I was in the military. And man, let me tell you, that 5K, which is like 3.2 or 3.1 miles, man, hey, the first 900 yards, I was like, yo, this is a bad idea. I said, this is a bad idea. What's that? The wife? Hell no, but she wished me luck. She was in the bed, man. I had to video her after that. She texted me after she knew the race started at 7:30, and she texted me about maybe an hour later. She says, "You okay?" I said, "No, I'm good. I'm good." I ended up getting my wind. You know, I walked a couple of times, but it was a fast-paced walk. And some people, you just got that inner you. Man, some people, my wife told me, she goes, look, this is for you. Don't try to keep up with nobody, do anything. Man, but I just couldn't let this big girl was behind me, man. She was trying to pass me, man. I said, heck no. I'm sorry, but she was a nice lady. And come to find out, she was pacing me, So it was, I know, right? Come to find out I was her pace man. I was like, man, this is crazy. But yeah, it was well worth it. My shoulders, my back, everything is a little numb right now. So I've been ibuprofen up. But it was good to get out there and do that though. Definitely. It was for a good cause too, man. I think they fed about maybe 500 to 1,000 people. And they stocked a couple of food banks out here in Killeen, Texas, and some other neighboring counties. So it was a very good thing to do. What's that?
That's real good.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So I'm gonna try to do something out of my comfort zone here and then. Maybe you could do a 5K too.
What was that?
Maybe you could do a 5K too. Hey, I'm also doing the 22 push-up a day challenge right now too. So
I've seen that. I've been watching. You inspired me.
Yeah, so I'm doing. I appreciate that. Somebody inspired me as well. So 22 push-ups a day, day 12.
I did 12 with you one day.
You see 12. So.
I bumped out 12 with you one day, man. After I did my 12, man, I had to go give me a beer. I was too tired.
Okay, well, hey, you got 12, man. You don't have to be 22. Start off where you're comfortable at. Just get it in every day. And the crazy thing about it is, my shoulders hurt. I was telling her my shoulders. She said that's because you ain't been doing push-ups like you used to when you were in the Army. And now I'm doing them. And yeah, right. And they're becoming a little easier during the time. Not when I'm watching football though, and I got to do them. But that's been interesting too. It's just keeping myself in check. That's all. We got to do that sometimes, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to get back there. I'm about to start riding my bike and exercising and stuff, and trying to get back into that.
Yeah, definitely. I owe it to the wife. She is a fitness freak. Gets up every morning, goes out, and I see her off every morning, but I'm not getting up that early to do that, bro. I'm not doing that no more. I ain't married to that. Yeah, definitely, definitely. All right, Terrence, man. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I want to let you go so you can watch these games. As always, brother, it is a pleasure talking to you, man. You always step up my game on the show, and you are always a great call. And I love your football mind, man. And I love your positivity as well, bro. And happy Veterans Day, and all the people you know out there that are veterans, you have family members. Happy Veterans Day to them. And I hope you enjoy your game today, man. And I'll be looking forward to them text messages. I know I'll be getting text messages from you. You'd be like, "Oh man, did you see that?" I look forward to it.
Oh man, you got different with the Giants. I won by 21.
You're gonna be like, "Giants won by 17." Oh man, that's terrible. That's terrible. So definitely, definitely. All right, brother. You have a great day. Enjoy the games.
Oh, you do now. God bless.
All right, God bless. God bless. All right, Terrence. All right, Terrence Matthews, one of my, he's one of my best callers, if not the best caller, to my show here. Great guy, fun. He has a lot going on with that pick today, though. I mean, it's interesting. So, I mean, let's go over it real quick. I'll go over my picks real quick. Minnesota Buffalo, I got Minnesota winning this game. Detroit Chicago, I got Chicago winning this game. Jacksonville KC, I got KC winning this game, even though it's close. This is where Terrence and I differed. He has Cleveland, I have Miami, even though it's going to be a close game. I'll save my Giants for last. New Orleans and Pittsburgh. I have New Orleans winning this game. I think Pittsburgh just has too much going on, even though they're home. Denver and Tennessee. Denver, in my opinion, is not going to be cooking too much in Tennessee. King Henry is just going to be just running them down. Indianapolis and Las Vegas. If the Raiders don't win this game with a rookie head coach and a backup quarterback in Sam Ehlinger, somebody's going to be fired. All right, Dallas at Green Bay. There's a possibility. This is another game that Terrence and I differ on. This is his upset game. He has Green Bay beating Dallas. I have Dallas winning this game, not by a lot, but I have Dallas winning this game. I think Tony Pollard is going to be the reason. Tony Pollard she's an outstanding runner. I think he's better than Ezekiel Elliott at this juncture in his career right now. Arizona and LA, take your pick. I got LA. LA Chargers and San Francisco 49ers. I got the 49ers in this game. Washington, Philly, Monday night. I have Philadelphia winning this game. They moved to 9-0. The 72 Dolphins still have that champagne corked up. They can't celebrate. So those are my picks. I hope you guys have a great day. If you tuned into the show, I appreciate you. Like I told Terrence, I'm going to have some merch out there. Definitely some Speak On It merch. If you see the new logo up there, appreciate you guys. If you support the merch that's going to be coming out with that. I'm going to do some more some giveaways for those that tune into the show. With that being said, I love you guys. Enjoy football Sunday. The game's already happened. Tampa Bay beat Seattle 21-16. Enjoy the games today. Happy Veterans Day to all veterans out there. We love you. I'm out.